Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. 800 nurses from Geisinger, Wyoming Valley began a 5-day strike on Monday to fight for a new contract. According to the Service Employees International Union, or SEIU, the strike is a means to protest unfair labor practices and advocate for quality patient care. The union argues that 300 unfilled nursing positions, severe understaffing, and a lack of competitive wages have led to turnover and burnout. Nurses say they have been trying to reach a new contract with executives since November. The strike comes after long hours of negotiations on February 6th and 11th. In response to the strike, Geisinger officials have stated that they are committed to the community and the right of their nurses to collectively bargain. In their statement, Geisinger said their offers have been comprehensive, competitive, and sustainable and reflect a significant increase from the compensation and benefits package agreed to in 2022. Geisinger also cited increasingly high operating costs and poor reimbursement, especially from the federal government. The strike is scheduled to continue from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day through 7 a.m. on Saturday. A man from Maryland is facing numerous felony charges after police say he assaulted a victim in West Hazleton on Saturday. According to police, officers were first called to the scene on East Broad Street for reports of a fight and a stolen vehicle. During the incident, police say David Kelpie of Maryland rammed a pickup truck he was driving into the back of a legally parked and occupied sedan. Police say Kelpie then tossed the occupant of the vehicle into the roadway and struck the victim numerous times in the face and body. According to officers, Kelpie then stole the victim's cell phone and ran the victim over with their own vehicle. Kelpie then fled the scene in the stolen sedan. Later that morning, the stolen vehicle was located and Kelpie was apprehended by Pittston Township Police. Kelpie is currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility. He has been charged with robbery and aggravated assault among other charges in connection with the incident. The Hazleton Fire Department responded to a 3-vehicle crash on Friday evening. According to officials, crews were called to the intersection of North Church Street and West Magnolia Street around 4:30 p.m. for reports of a motor vehicle rollover. 2 injuries were reported at the scene. The condition of the patients is unknown at this time. A man from Luzerne, Pennsylvania has been sentenced to 90 years in prison for producing child pornography. According to officials, John Watson was found guilty of producing 4 videos and 1 still image of child pornography in Wilkes-Barre in October of 2021. Officials say the videos and image showed Watson having sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old girl, posing her in the nude for the camera and giving her alcohol. The case was investigated by Homeland Security Investigations, the Plains Township Police Department, the Kingston Police Department, the Pennsylvania State Police Computer Crime Lab, and the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office. Coming up on WYLN News, PA State Representative Dane Watrow invites the public to attend an upcoming telephone town hall. Plus, the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts announces an upcoming fundraiser. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health, investing in your well-being and building healthier communities. Because more expertise and convenient care means better outcomes and a healthier you. Learn more at lvhn.org/Jefferson.
Hi, my name is Ezra. I'm 5 years old, and it's sunny out, so break your sunglasses.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Escapec,
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. The Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department is attempting to contact the individual shown on screen in connection with an ongoing investigation. Anyone with information regarding the identity of the individual is asked to contact the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department at 570-760-0215. PA State Representative Dane Watrell will be hosting a telephone town hall on February 18th in collaboration with Congressman Rob Bresnahan, Jr. Residents should receive a phone call invitation to participate. Participants will then have the opportunity to ask a question or simply listen to the conversation. The telephone town hall is expected to last about 1 hour. If you do not receive a call, you can dial 1-877-229-8493 with the ID code 122199 to participate. The Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts will be presenting their 3rd annual Show Must Go On fundraising event on Saturday, February 22nd. The event will take place at the Valley Country Club in Sugarloaf beginning at 5 p.m. During the event, participants will have the opportunity to enjoy a free wine and beer cocktail hour featuring jazz trio Tembe, followed by dinner at 6 p.m. The dinner will include live performance preview selections from the PTPA's upcoming 2025 season, including songs from Cabaret, Seussical, Chi Chi Bang Bang, and Anastasia. Tickets are $75 per person and can be purchased by calling 570-436-0445. Each ticket purchase will also include a promo code for one free ticket to any PTPA production during the 2025 season. Proceeds from the event will be used by the theater to stage upcoming productions and defray building operating costs. PA State Representative Doyle Heffley and Senator Dave Argall will soon be offering scam seminars in Carbon County. The seminars will be hosted in collaboration with a representative from the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General. The event is open to senior citizens residing in the Lehighton Elderly Apartments in Lehighton and the Palmer House in Palmerton. The seminars will take place on Tuesday, February 18th. The session at the Lehighton Elderly Apartments will begin at 10 a.m. and the session at the Palmer House will take place at 1 p.m. Coming up on Mountaintops News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Bloomsburg Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Emilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
breast care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business. Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Are you sitting at home living in pain? Maybe it's in your hands, maybe your back or your hips. The good news is you don't need to live in pain. Why? Because there is Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, natural, powerful joint relief supplement created from the green lip mussels of New Zealand. Drug-free, non-habit forming. It's small, easy to swallow, and it's backed by more than 40 years of clinical research. As I was getting older, my joints started to feel that wear and tear. But then I tried Omega XL and it changed my life. If you're experiencing daily aches and pains due to aging and overuse, try Omega XL and see the difference it can make in your life.
Buy one, get two free. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3, a value of more than $85. Call today and you pay only $39.95. Plus, you have nothing to lose because it's backed by our 60-day money-back guarantee. Call now.
On this week's show, you're going to see Eric Van Fleet's story. 20 years ago, he got hurt at work, had surgery, has screws and plates in his back. He was afraid of chiropractors. Now he's under chiropractic care. Watch the show to see how gentle and effective chiropractic can be.
The Susquehannock tribes that inhabited the land along the Delaware River in what is today's central Columbia County called their land Beauchamp, or Beautiful Fields. It was to this area in 1772 that James McClure ventured from Lancaster County. He would become the first permanent settler in the region when he built a log cabin alongside the river. His son James McClure Jr. would be born 2 years later, the first European born there. McClure soon built a stockade around his house that would become known as Fort McClure. This structure would be garrisoned during the latter stage of the Revolution by a Pennsylvania militia led by native fighter Moses Van Campen after the unit had abandoned the nearby Fort Jenkins in September 1780, a mere year after it had been built. The natives subsequently burned the remains of Fort Jenkins, the land around which would then be owned for many years afterwards by James Wilson, a signer of the Declaration of Independence. By the turn of the 19th century, a rudimentary village had started to take shape in the area. Perhaps the foremost of these early structures was a log church built in 1793, St. Paul's Episcopal Church. St. Paul's today is the oldest continuous religious organization in town, currently serving in its 4th building, which opened in 1870. As for the town itself, it would be formally laid out by the Eyre brothers, Ludwig and John Adam. Ludwig in 1796 purchased roughly 92 acres of land from settler Henry Dildine that would form the basis of the community that would follow. In 1802, John Adam purchased the land from his brother and started surveying and laying out the town. It is unclear why the Eyre brothers came up with the name Bloomsburg for the new town. Some sources suggest it may have come from the surrounding Bloom Township, which was founded in 1798 and was named in honor of Samuel Bloom, an early commissioner of adjacent Northumberland County. Others hint that may have come from several early settlers of the town who had originally hailed from Bloomsburg, New Jersey. Whatever the origin, though, the newly named Bloomsburg got its first major business in 1812, when Daniel Snyder opened a tannery at the corner of Main and Light Streets. Snyder would become a prominent figure in Bloomsburg, also building the Forks Hotel, and later serving 4 terms in the state legislature from 1841 to 1844. By the 1920s, canal building had become a craze in the nascent United States, and the Susquehanna Valley was caught up in the excitement as well. The North Branch Canal, construction of which began in Berwick in 1828, reached Bloomsburg in 1830 when the very first canal boat on the system, the Wyoming, passed through Bloomsburg, which would be the site of the canal's lock number 2, and for several decades afterwards would be a beneficiary of heavy traffic on the canal, which ultimately stretched from Northumberland to Athens near the New York state line. Over the years, the canal was sold several times, notably in 1869 to the Pennsylvania Railroad, who operated as a subsidiary of the Pennsylvania Canal Company. Declining traffic, exacerbated by a terrible flood in 1889, led to the canal being abandoned in 1891. In 1822, a farmhand named Robert Greene was tilling the soil on Henry Young's farm on Montour Ridge when his plow unearthed a strange colored metal. It was subsequently discovered to be iron ore, and that the Bloomsburg area was rich with it. A boom of iron extracting and manufacturing soon commenced. Among the major iron furnaces that arose to produce the iron ore include the Irondale Furnace, founded in 1845 by the Bloomsburg Railroad and Iron Company, and the Bloom Furnace, also known as the McKelvey Neal and Company Furnace after its founding partners, which opened in 1854. For close to 50 years, iron mining and processing would be Bloomsburg's keystone industry, what the town was best known for.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hello, I'm WYLN historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Welcome back to Crocomo's County Report. I'm here as always with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo. Romilda, how are you?
Well, I'm holding on to my hat. It's really windy today.
It is.
So everybody be careful when you're out on the roads. The roads appear to be clean, but there may be some black ice and some ice patches, and certainly when you're walking, be careful.
Especially with that wind.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank God I have a lot of weight to keep me down.
So we were talking before we started recording that you're going to be speaking at an event with the Chamber coming up, right?
They have a red carpet series that they do, and I was invited. I will be speaking about the state of the county on Thursday morning at Edgewood's at Sand Spring at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you can have breakfast and hear all the updates about Luzerne County. I'll go through some highlights from the last year and then some of the many projects that we have planned for this coming year. The spring is going to be we're going to be moving a lot.
And that event's open to the public, right?
That event is open to the public. Go on the Chamber website.
Absolutely. And we also have some dates coming up for the election.
We have a municipal primary election coming up. Nomination petitions were available for candidates to pick up, including the Government Study Commission for the candidates here in Hazleton. And tomorrow, those petitions can be circulated for signatures. So you're going to be asked by a lot of people if you can sign their petitions for whatever position that they're running for. If it's a Republican petition, you have to be a registered Republican. If it's a Democrat, you have to be a registered Democrat to sign those petitions. The primaries are party specific. So make sure you're registered. If you need to register, you can go on the county website and register online, or you can bring your registration papers to the Election Bureau at Penn Place in Wilkes-Barre. Those petitions will be circulated till the mid-March when the candidates have to submit their petitions with all the requisite signatures. Each position carries with it a different number of signatures that are required. They'll follow that in the Election Bureau, and then there's a time period for objections. So we're in full election preparation mode. Always an exciting time at Penn Place when we're getting ready for an election. But if you want more specific dates, go to our website and go to the Election Bureau Department website.
Lots of good information.
A lot of things going on.
Yep. Anything else you wanted to share today?
Well, next week we'll have a council meeting. Obviously, you're always welcome to attend in person, but we do carry Zoom capabilities for you to attend online, and you can watch it on YouTube as well. So we welcome participation and public comment. We like to hear diverse ideas. I don't have all the answers, so I rely on the people around me for discussion to get to the right place.
Alrighty. Well, I want to thank Romilda for coming on. Lots of good information today. That'll do it for another segment of Crocomo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.